Madame Forμπίν, how would you describe copyright role in the information society and in the internet era? It's mostly a vehicle or an obstacle to creativity and to economic development?
Mainly and above all, I would say it's an instrument, it's a vehicle for different reasons. The first reason is that it gives certainty. It is as if you want to create a house, you need to have the guarantee that the investment you will make in building the house will not be challenged, discussed by other people later on. So it's the basis for the investment, and it's a sector which needs a lot of money, especially in the audiovisual and the cinema sector. We need a lot of money, but even in the music sector you need investment. Second, I think it is very important to have a reward of for the creators, and thanks to intellectual property rights, you can pay the creators for what they offer the society.
Mm-hmm. If we look at the future, how can we see the role of copyright? Do you see changes, and where? And is it possible, is it rational to think about a uniform copyright code in the EU, first of all, and more widely at the second level?
It's an issue, and as you know, we have had several discussions regarding this project, because some part of the Commission European institution would be in favor for that. I would rather say that we have already this instrument, and not only on the European scale, but as well on the worldwide scale, because we have this treaty, the WIPO Treaty of 1996, which is very important, have put a lot of principles, disposals, rules, which can be applied to the world, to the international market. So, and as you know, we are part, European Union has signed through this directive that we have, all the member states have adopted, which is the directive of 2001. We have, the Commission and the Union have been able to sign the treaty. So we are part of it, and when we have discussions country to country or differences, this can be solved as well through soft law, through bilateral discussions. I don't really see where we can have a more harmonized tool. The problem of a more harmonized tools where we could have all the same rule and all, well, the rules are the same, but all the same specific disposal would be perhaps problematic, because some countries have inside policy which is little different from the other. The goal is the same, but the way to arrive to this goal is different. And I think we have to leave this, because it's part of the cultural environment where every country of the Union can be free to act.
Another thing, if we look at the dimensions that piracy has taken in fields like movies, music, software, books, we have the impression that creative industries are in danger. You participate in an industry like of this kind, VIVENDI. How serious is the problem, first of all?
Well, the problem is serious, but I would say we have made in Europe a lot of progress. We have adopted a directive and different directives on that regard, which gave the frame and as well the policy of the different countries are quite various. We have in France a system which is not wished by the other countries. Some of the countries have taken some of our some part of our regulation, but all in all, I think now the signal is very strong in all the countries, and I really would like to stick on that signal, because the result of that is that it gives space for developing legal offers, and it gives space as well for the public, for the consumers, to access to more rich and diversify offers, and I think it is very important. So the problem is still there, but in other part of the world the problem is more difficult because they have not adopted the same regulations.
But is it only a question of legal measures, laws, or also culture information? I'm talking about piracy, and maybe a different price policy from the multinationals. People think that some prices are very high.
Well, you know, we take the educational policy first of all. It's very important because the young kids have been have had their development with this culture of free access to every content, everywhere, every time, because the technology allow that. We need to put some order, civil order in that, because those young kids will become adult and they will have to have their living as well, some of them on the cultural industry. So we need to give them the idea that intellectual property is not a constraint. It is like the red and the green light in the street. It's part of life. There is a lot of offers now which can help them, even free of charge ad finance offers, which can help them access to a lot of content. So I think education is very important, but it's not enough. We need to be sure that everybody cannot do everything without any idea of being at the time punished or pushed in the right direction. So it's a question of signal, as I said. If there is no law to protect copyright, if everything is allowed in any condition, then you will see piracy and counterfeiting growing again. So we need the enforcement of the law. And then the price. Well, as I said, we have a lot of free ad finance system. Take Spotify or Deezer, the two European offers in music. You can try and you can get this service free of charge. If you want to get rid of advertisements, or if you want to have a better quality and better quality of usage as well, you can take the subscription, which is not that big, but you can taste it before.
And in the end of the day, is copyright about mostly culture, creativity, or trade, money, and intermediaries?
As I said in my presentation, the intermediaries, I mean the big major companies, worldwide companies, such as YouTube or Apple, Amazon, I mean Google, Apple, Amazon, the big five, as we say, they get already a lot of money. And they make a lot of profit from this new, those new activities. It is time where European citizens and European professionals take their part of this big new economy.